Hey Leo, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of June 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I'm your favorite money tarot reader on YouTube. And I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my original tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then, Leo, I'll close out your reading with a Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. All right, so let's get right into the money information we need to know about. Okay, so looks like you've taken emotions out of the equation. That's what I'm picking up with this card here. Now remember, money is a very emotional thing for a lot of us, but that doesn't mean that we make decisions, especially financial decisions, based on emotions. And it looks like that's kind of the shift you've made as we've moved into June, Leo. Now we also got that King of Cups. The King of Cups is the card of emotional intelligence, and this really just confirms what I'm picking up here as it relates to you making more decisions based on facts, based on numbers, based on the goals that you have set for yourself as it relates to your finances, your work, your career, your business, and so forth. All right, the other card that is really kind of making things clear for me is this Wheel of Fortune. And this tells me that you're actually taking on a new approach as it relates to growing your money, as it relates to expanding what you do and making what you do more successful, more profitable, and so forth. All right, so the main thing that I'm getting with this, with all of these cards here, is that things are going to feel temporarily out of balance for you, Leo. But that doesn't mean that things are not working. You know, sometimes things have to be a little bit chaotic before they can settle down. And that's what I'm picking up here, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, we also have this Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now this means things are shifting, things are changing, things are expanding, things are growing, especially as it relates to your finances. And it may feel, like I said, a little bit scattered. Maybe you're feeling like things are all over the place as it relates to your money, but that doesn't mean that things are not working. As a matter of fact, like I said, this is the necessary step in order for you to see growth and in order for you to see progress. So don't stress out just because things may feel, like I said, a little bit off balance temporarily in this first week of June. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. As a matter of fact, it means that things are falling into place as it relates to your money. All right, so let's continue on, Leo, and see what else shows up for, see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2024. All right, so a lot of self-improvement is happening in the month of June for you, Leo. Now, sometimes when we are on the path of leveling up our finances, basically, we could feel a little bit lost, and that things, like, we just don't know how things are supposed to go. But the thing is, Leo, you've got the Emperor card, and this is probably one of the best cards to get as it relates to financial stability, because the Emperor talks about things being under control, things really being solid, things having a strong foundation, because you are in the position of really making things, I guess, stable. Yes, stable would be a good word. All right, because you're not overworking. We have this Ten of Wands in the reverse, so it means that you're not taking on too much or doing too many things. And it also means that you've got a really good workflow going. All right, you finally figured out how not to overwork or underwork, and you know exactly what you need to do to bring in the amount of money that you desire. You've also kind of positioned yourself to stay right where you are because that is what's going to bring you the most success. That's what's going to bring you the changes that you want to see. Sometimes it's not about necessarily walking away, but sometimes it's about staying put and staying committed so you can see the results of everything you've done up until this point. And this is huge when it comes to money, because sometimes we throw in the towel, or we give up, or we think, well, I'm not seeing any results, so I must be wasting my time. And these cards are saying, no, you're not wasting your time. You just have to make sure that you are working towards a specific goal and that you're doing everything you know how to do in order to make those results happen. We also have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is about eliminating the unnecessary. I do feel like your work and your finances are going to be much more streamlined in the month of June, Leo, because you are really focusing on the things that pay off. You are really focused on the income producing activities in your life. Not all of them are going to be work or business related. There's probably some things in your personal life as well that are going to help you make more money. Now, this could be maybe cutting back on certain things. It could be maybe, kicking up your savings. It could be anything really, but there's going to be some things in your personal life as well as your business and work life that help you make the money you want to make faster, quicker, easier. All right, we talked about that Emperor card. The Judgment card is the card of self-improvement. Like I said, I do believe, Leo, that you are making some changes in how you really decide on what it is that you want and where you're trying to go as it relates to your finances. So you're doing all the right things. I mean, sometimes with this Judgment card, it's like we know we need to do something different. We just don't know what that something different is. And so we kind of experiment and we try several things. And I feel like you could be doing a little bit of, oh no. Oh my goodness, I don't know where that card just went. Hold on, friends. I might have to pause the video just so I can. Yes, hold on. I got to go dig that card out. All right. I got him. Okay. Let's continue on. Leo. All right, I hope I am still in frame because I had to move the table. All right, looks like we're good. All right. I lost my train of thought, but it's okay. So what do we need to know for the sign of Leo? All right, so we got more emotion cards here. Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's her prioritizing her needs. So that's what you're going to have to do once we hit the second half of June, Leo. Prioritize your financial needs because that's really going to be the decision that you need to make. You cannot be anyone else's savior. You can't rescue anybody else. You're probably going to even have to say no to some degree because I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. If someone's trying to borrow money or if someone says they want you to buy something from them, Leo, don't hesitate to say no, because I feel like that's what I'm picking up with these two queens here. We also have the Ace of Swords. Again, this is a decision being nailed down. This is also you really committing to something. All right. So when it talks about making more money, sometimes we have to commit to the process. And I feel like that's the decision that you're making. We got the Knight of Pentacles. This is financial support coming your way. This is a great card. This is the card that fell behind the table, but this is a fantastic card because it means that you are getting the support that you need in order to really, get whatever it is that you need in order to make the money you want to make. So this could be maybe a loan. It could be maybe some new equipment. It could be anything, okay? We also have the Seven of Wands, which means you're going to be working hard. Looks like you're going to be taking on a lot during the second half of June, but don't worry, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. So don't be afraid of picking up extra hours or extra shifts or maybe working a little bit more than you usually do because you are going to see results in doing that. Next up, we got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is that cash flow card. When it's in the reverse, it means that cash comes in, but then it goes right back out. All right, so maybe somebody pays you something in cash, but then you're like, oh no, I got to go buy groceries. So that same money you get, you got to turn around and give it, give it back out because you got to buy something or spend something or pay something off. But it's always a good card to see, because it means that cash is on the way. And even if you don't get to keep it necessarily, it's still a good card because it means you have the money to pay that bill where you didn't expect, or think you would have it. So that's a great card. And we talked about that Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the card of not hesitating to say no, okay? Sometimes when you're on the journey of making money, you have to say no, right? You have to say no to people because you only have so much time, resources, and energy. And some people don't understand that. But it's our job to communicate exactly, what we're doing, what we're not doing, what we're accepting, and what we're not accepting. All right, so as we close out the month of June, Leo, we've got the Three of Pentacles. This is the card of you being respected, being admired for the work that you do. I wouldn't be surprised if you get an influx of new business, new customers, new clients towards the end of the month. That's a great card because, again, it means that you're being recognized for the skills, the experience, and all the talent, whatever it is that you have as it relates to the work that you do. This also means more money is coming in because someone has no problem paying you to help them do something or to provide a service or whatever. It's like people want to pay you for what it is that you do or what you know. We also have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is the card of divine union. But this also means that sometimes you could be connecting with the right person at the right time. All right, because we are talking about money. Maybe there's somebody you meet who teaches you something that you did not, you wouldn't have known any other way. But this is a good card because it means that you're connecting with the right people at the right time. We also have the Star card. The Star card is a card of, this is a card that means attracting a lot of attention. And sometimes when it shows up in the reverse, it means that you're attracting a lot of attention, but maybe you're uncomfortable with it. Or maybe you're just not feeling like the attention is deserved. All right, that's one aspect of this card. The other aspect is that this is a card of health and wellness. And when it shows up in the reverse, it means that you need to start paying attention to your health. Remember, health really is the true wealth, and you need to make sure that you're taking care of your body physically, mentally, and even spiritually and emotionally, so you can continue to do the work that you love to do or serve people in the way you love to serve them so you can make the money that you desire to make. We also have the High Priestess card. That's a fantastic card. That means more money is definitely coming in as long as you trust your intuition and trust where you are being led. All right, so now the other thing about the High Priestess is that this is one of the cards of divine femininity. So this could be a card indicating that you make more money by being more creative or tapping into your emotional feminine side. All right, so this is not gender specific. This is something that really means trusting your intuition because it will lead you exactly where you desire to go and bring you the money or the success or the wealth or whatever that you are looking for. But remember, trust, because you know more than you think you do. Finally, we've got the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of you being in a position to be generous. I do see you probably volunteering towards the end of the month, Leo, or it could be you're in a position to make some donations, to a cause or a charity that you truly care about. And it looks like you're going to be making a difference. And again, this is going to help you be more successful because people appreciate you being so kind. So I'm not saying give in order to get, but sometimes in the business world, that's how things work. It doesn't mean that you're trying to buy somebody's, loyalty, but it does mean that sometimes just by you being generous and being in a position to help someone else, it really puts you in a different light and it gives you a new kind of respect. And this is something that you can leverage to make more money, be more successful, or whatever, grow your business, whatever it is that you want to do. All right, so don't necessarily shy away from it. All right, Leo, so you've got a really good month here. You've got a lot of things happening. And I do believe too, it's really about you being clear. And I'm picking up, it's really about you committing to the process of what you want to do until you see the results that you want to see. And sometimes that's difficult, sometimes that's hard because it may be taking longer than we'd like, or maybe not happening in the way we thought. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not doing the right things. All right, so let's close out your reading with an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. This is a good one. You got the card of Warrior. This is be fearless and stand strong. Be fearless and stand strong. Definitely, this is definitely the energy I'm picking up in your reading, Leo. All right, I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or observations, and we'll do this all again next month.